Hi y'all, Gretchen here. I've been wanting to do a review on this Six Moon Designs Fusion backpack for some time, so today we're going to do just that. I've wanted to review this backpack for a little while now, actually. I feel like looking online, there's not a lot of videos about the Six Moon Designs backpacks. And particularly with the Fusion, I think I've seen maybe 3 videos on YouTube, and so the Fusion packs come in 2 sizes. It comes in the 50 and the 65, and then it comes in 3 colors. It comes in either this color, which is called gray. To me, it looks kind of green gray, but gray. And then there's a green, like a really bright green, and then a kind of an orangey yellow color. The 50 liter was $210, and the 65 liter runs at $235 or $225. So cost went into a factor. We have watched a lot of reviews for Z-Packs and have wanted to upgrade to a Z-Packs pack, but obviously just the cost involved right now for us both to get that pack is quite a bit of money. So that just really wasn't in our budget to upgrade from our Osprey to a different pack. Now, for something lighter that would work more efficiently for us, we've been trying to lighten our packs as much as we can. I have used this pack for a couple of day hikes and probably about 4 to 5 backpacking trips. So I would say roughly around 200 miles has been put on this pack already. And the first thing just right off the bat that I noticed is it stays pretty clean, and I'm rough on my packs. I don't gently lay them down. I kind of throw them down sometimes, and we go under trees and over trees and through brush, and so it's constantly getting hit. And it doesn't seem to hold the dirt. My Osprey is pretty dirty. I should have had it out here so you could just see how dirty it really is. So that's just kind of the first thing I notice about this pack, is that it keeps the material. And so I have some notes here because I know all the gear geeks out there have all this information at the ready in their brain, but I have a tendency to just sort of read about it, and if the material seems good and all that, then I just buy it. So, but according to their website, and you can obviously find out a lot more specs on the pack too on their website, sixmoondesigns.com. But this pack is made from 420 high tenacity, hope I'm saying that right, nylon Robic fabric. Now, I don't know what Robic is, it's trademarked, but apparently just a really tough nylon fabric. So, and I probably could have Googled that, but I didn't. You all could Google it. Robic. And maybe it makes it lighter weight, because it is a fairly lightweight pack. This pack weighs 49 ounces, and that's with the whole system, everything in place. It's 49 ounces. So, very durable fabric, and so that right there, right off the bat, is one of the first things I noticed. This is a top loader pack, just like your typical ULA, Z-Packs, Hyperlights packs. So pretty much you load everything from the top, and it's a roll down, and it just rolls down, and everything pretty much fits in the top. You can see looking down in the pack just how deep of a bag this really is. You've got every bit of space to be able to hold your gear and pack it efficiently, so that you can either carry a lot or a little with that. 50 liter, a lot of room. Honestly, actually, I feel like there's more room in this pack at a 50 liter than in my Osprey, which was a 65 liter, 64 liter. So there's that. So then some other features with the inside of the pack. You have a internal hydration sleeve, so you can carry your bladder in your pack. And I have not actually carried a bladder in my pack, but my husband carries his bladder in his pack all the time, and he has a 3 liter Osprey bladder, and so he loves this. He thinks it actually works a lot better than the Osprey packs did as far as carrying the water in a way that's comfortable. It has these It's suspended. You can see this. It's suspended. So he says it kind of moves with you as rather than staying stationary, which actually he says is more comfortable, and you don't actually, the water doesn't slosh around as much. I guess because it's the sleeve is sort of moving with you. So there's that. The other feature has inside the pack is it does have a internal zipper where you can store credit cards, driver's license, keys, you know, your important things that you don't want to lose. You know, you can store it back there, which is kind of nice to have something designated for that. So with the bladder, you also have dual hydration ports on each side, so you can run your tube through either side of the pack. So, you know, that way you do carry it, whichever side you put it on, you can do that. So that's pretty cool. And then it closes up. It does have a small section of Velcro that's sewn in, so it's in there pretty good to help just close it up. I know my husband said that he wished they had made this go all the way across, just I guess to make it more sealed, but it's a roll top, so you're rolling it down anyway, so I just don't even see that that's honestly that necessary to me, so I think that's fine the way that is. And then it has straps on each side that you can buckle down, and then it has the straps, the compression straps, so you can actually compress this down, so like to keep all that gear in there situated well, so to speak. And then it has another strap, compression strap that buckles at the top, and this is a good place if you carry like the Thermarest pad or the little can't think of what it's called right now, the butt seat. You can put those here. That's just a good little place for it. A lot of times I do put it here too, but just you can actually stick some things here if you need to, and then it compresses as well, so you can really. So there's the great thing about another great feature on this pack is the fact it has all these straps, all these compression straps, so you can really, not only can you pack all of your gear in the pack efficiently, but then you can compress it really well so that it's in there and it's not moving around or sloshing, and as you're hiking. Yeah, so another great feature of this pack. Features on this pack is the pockets. There's 7, I believe. So you got this main large pocket in the front of the pack, which I find to be just a really great place to just stuff stuff sometimes when you need to. I usually put like rain gear or anything, I don't care if it gets wet, or anything I need quick access to, I will put here. And the really great part about this front pocket is it has this fabric on the sides that's this really stretchy fabric, and it's made really well. I mean, like you can really like yank on it and it will stretch out pretty far. You can really stuff some stuff in there. I guess the disadvantage on this particular pocket would be that it would have been, I wish it had come down a little bit further. Just so if you had something taller, you could really fit it down in there, but it's still a really great pocket. And very durable. Like I said, I mean, it's scraped up against tree branches, and I went under trees, and it doesn't tear at all, which I know is, I read and hear on reviews of other packs that can be a problem with the mesh in the front, is it tearing or getting holes. So that's really nice that you kind of don't have to worry about that. And then it does have a cinch cord so that you can pull this up, put everything in place, and then you can lock it, and it has like a lock it, unlock it, lock it. So that's that. And then it has these 2 large pockets on each side of the pack here. So I mean, plenty of room. It's the same stretchy fabric. You can get easily a Nalgene bottle, a smart water bottle in there, and then even still have room for like snacks or whatever you want to put in there. I would say the downsides to this pocket, I mean, it actually really is pretty deep. I mean, but if you only have like, say, like I don't carry a bladder typically with me, so I carry two smart water bottles, and I will have one on one side so I can grab it really quick and easy. And what has a tendency to happen, this just happened on our last trip, was I bent over to take a picture or something of a flower, and the smart water bottle fell out. So it does have these cinch cords on each side that you can pull, and I do try to pull those, but I get lazy sometimes. So, but it will cinch it. It helps, and I do have what looks like a little thread. It must be from the cord, but no, I don't think it's anything. Just I'll probably pull that off. I don't think it's anything affecting the bag, the pack. So anyway, it has those two large pockets, and then it has on the hip belt, it has two really good sized pockets as well that zip closed. And the fabric on these is not the stretchy fabric or this fabric. It's just a nylon fabric, but they're good sized pockets. You can hold a iPhone 7 Plus in this, and then still get like snacks and other things in it as well. So I get usually all of my things I want at the ready. I go into these packed snacks usually, and then just stuff I need quickly. I put in these packs. And then it also has these two shoulder pockets, and these are kind of small. You can fit, I can't show you an example because I'm using my phone to film, but you can fit a iPhone 7 Plus in this pocket. It only goes like halfway in, but for the most part it stays okay. It does have cinch cords as well that you can stretch and then lock. I don't think these work that great. My husband disagrees, but just my opinion. They don't stay cinched, so maybe I'm doing something wrong. It's possible. So that's the pockets. I think I got all of them. Yes. So that's pockets, and so what I think is one of the best things about this pack is the suspension system, and everything from and probably mainly the hip belt system, is made in such a way that all of the weight is loaded onto your hips as opposed to being up on your shoulders, which any good pack it should be. But Six Moon Designs really did do a really good job of this, and because it's framed, which I actually like, personally I like, I have not actually used a frameless pack, so maybe I shouldn't say that at this point because I haven't used, but I like a pack to not be on my back because I sweat a lot. So this one is nice because it's just the way it's made, if you can tell. The only part that really sits against your back is this lower portion right here, and then this upper portion is usually, there's like a space. So, and I think it has a lot to do with the way the hip belt system is made, that as you can see, I mean, it curves. It has a curvature to it, and I mean, it already has kind of a frame, I don't know what you call that, to it. And then it has the buckle in the front. It's just one buckle, but it has these compression straps, 4 of them on each side, so you can compress one side, compress another side. You can from 4 points on your hip compress that belt, so where it pretty much just locks right on your hips, and you'll feel there's nothing. You'll feel nothing on your shoulders. And the torso is adjustable, and you can see it's numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's a plastic piece, and I don't know if it's actually got a name, but there's a plastic piece that fits down in here, and it will break the seal of the Velcro. And the Velcro, you cannot, like, I don't think I could break it with my hand. I don't think so. You'd have to have that plastic piece because it kind of wedges down between the Velcro. And when you do that, then you can pull the shoulder belt system up or down to fit whatever torso length you are. So if you're like me, I'm not super, I mean, my torso is just normal. So I just kept it, honestly, the size it came when I got it, which I think is 1. But you can raise it, or I'm sorry, 4, but you can raise it to 1, which my husband, he has like a 21-inch torso. So he had to raise his torso panel up. And so the shoulder harness, did I write that down? No. The shoulder harnesses, I know I should know this. I mean, as much as I buy pack, but sometimes I don't pay attention to the names of everything. But shoulder harnesses come in 4 sizes, and one of the sizes is actually like an S curve, which I kind of thought maybe I should have got that one, but this is fine. This works good for me too. And the hip belt actually comes in 4 sizes as well, everything from extra small to large. And what I love about this pack is that you can change those out. I mean, they don't come together, so you can get, if you needed a large hip belt but you only needed a small harness size, I think the shoulder harnesses come in regular, medium, large, in the S shape. So, which I think the S shape is like regular size. So the great part is that's adjustable, which is like on the Osprey that you can do that. It was just the one, and that you either got a large and everything was the large, or you got a small and everything was the small, and that doesn't always work. You know, everybody's different. So that's that's pretty great that you can switch out the sizing. And then of course it has a low lifter straps, which is always great because you can tighten it to bring this part closer to you, or you can loosen it to take it away. What I have found at this point, and maybe it's because I don't carry a lot of weight in my pack, I probably have about 25 pounds with water and food for say like a 1 or 2 night, for like a 2 or 3 night. But I haven't had to really mess with these that much. I mean, I kind of just have them where they're at, and it's worked great. And I think a lot of it just has to do with this hip belt, and it just holds most all the weight, and not in a bad way, to where I never have pains or anything hurting. It's not like it hurts me to have this tight. Probably the biggest downfall, and I don't think a guy would care, but a female might care, is that it's not the most flattering. Where it positions on your hips isn't, say, as flattering. Like, I feel like the Osprey kind of flatters you. I know that sounds weird, but it doesn't flatter you. It kind of, if you have a little extra fluff, it's gonna be noticeable. So, but obviously that's minor, in what really matters is functionality, and it functions great. It does have the sternum strap as well, which is, I mean, just helps kind of distribute weight. And then you can adjust, it has little sections so you can adjust that to where you want it to be on your chest area. And there's a whistle built in. Some other straps I forgot to mention. So it has these straps here in the front so you can put, say, a tent. You can put a tent on it, or a sleeping pad, or whatever you want to put here. You have these straps for that also compress, and then ice pick, whatever these are called, ice axe loops, which I never use them for that, but those are there. You can also utilize these, I think. So sometimes if I don't want to carry my trekking poles, I will put the trekking poles diagonal and have the cup end, the bottom part of the trekking pole, hook here, and then strap it, lock it in place with the compression straps. So, and that works well. I mean, it's held well doing that. So, so I think that's all like the features of the pack itself. Like I said, $210. It's very durable. Oh, the other feature I would say about this pack, and say comparison if you were looking at one of the other brands of ultralight packs and say the one is the affordability. I mean, unless you've got $600 to spend on a pack that may or may not get holes in the mesh, I think this is a great alternative. No, it is not 1 pound. It is 3 pounds. Almost, it's 49 ounces. But it doesn't feel like that at all. I mean, it is extremely light, and especially when you put it on, and the great part because it's got the frame, which I know some of the ultralights now have the frames, but the other part is it actually will hold heavier weight. So you can actually get in, I think, I don't know with the 50, I think 50 or the 60, you can get like, I think like 40 pounds, 45 pounds. I think they pretty much recommend try not to go for like 40 or 45 just because then it's just going to get uncomfortable. But that's truly with any pack you have, honestly. I mean, what pack feels good at 50 pounds, you know? But you can carry more in this than say you can more with the ultralight packs. And I like that. So, I'm not carrying a lot, but I just think it's nice knowing you could. So, say I was going through hike the AT and I wanted to get extra food, I could do that and I have to go, oh my God, now my price is going to weigh too much because I already was at 25 and now I'm pushing it to 30, 35 or something like that. So, either way, like I said, I don't feel like they're all. It's a great pack. So, like I said, durable, lightweight, great hip belt system, lots of pockets. X-Men Designs Fusion 50 for 65. Check it out. Thanks for watching, y'all. Please subscribe to my channel and see you out on the trail.